new software and the estimated time for each activity. Okay, so we've got each activity, the duration in weeks, and we've got the activities which have to come before the stipulated activity. Basically, the activity we were saying must be preceded by, it means it's coming before. Okay. So the question is, first, draw a network diagram for this project. So basically, a network diagram is just like a roadmap for any project. All right, we need to follow what is being said here. Okay, so you start with activity A. Estimated time 3 weeks. Above the activity you put the estimated time, so 3 weeks. Okay, so we've got activity A, which is taking 3 weeks. Next we have activity B, which is preceded by activity A. So we know that activity B comes after activity A. Okay, so you connect them like this. All right, how many weeks activity B that it will take? We're going to put here 5 weeks. Okay, we also have activity C, which is preceded by activity A. So we know we need to draw a line and say, okay, this is for activity C here. Estimated duration 7 weeks. Any questions so far? Okay. Next we have activity D, 6 weeks, preceded by activity B. So you know activity D comes after activity B. So put here activity D. Alright, how many weeks? 6 weeks. So you're going to put 6 weeks here. Alright. We also have activity E, which is preceded by activity B. Alright, so activity E is coming after activity B. Okay, activity E, duration 8 weeks. Then we have activity F, 3 weeks, preceded by activity C and D. Okay, it's preceded by activity C and D. So what I would do is here is this, so that our project doesn't look weird, the line doesn't look weird. Let me put where D is, I'll put E. And then here D, so that I can easily connect activity F to C and D. Okay, I just want to connect activity F to C and D. So activity D was how many? 6 weeks here. Let me just make this correction. So activity D 6 weeks, activity E 8 weeks. Then we're now focusing on activity F, which is preceded by C and D. So activity F is coming after activity C and D. Okay, activity F. Activity F, the duration is 3 weeks. Finally, we have activity G, which is preceded by E and F. So after E and F, you get activity G. Which is 2 weeks. Any questions? Okay, we'll go to part B, identify the critical path. So here, as we're identifying the critical path, we want to find the shortest time possible. Okay, we're going to be looking at the shortest times possible, because we want to complete the product. So, I mean the project. So we're looking at the critical path. Okay, so when determining this critical path, we start at point A. So it's either you go from A to B or A to C. So between B and C, you're going to see which one has got less time. B is 5 weeks, C is 7 weeks. So we'll choose B because it takes less time. Okay? Since B takes less time than C, that's why we've chosen B. If C was taking less time, we would have chosen it. Okay? Then from point B, it's either we go to point E or we go to point D. Okay, so we see between the two, which one is going to take a shorter time? It's D. So we go to D. Okay, then from D, there's only one option. We have to just go straight to F. And then from F, there's only one option where we go straight to G. Okay. So this is the critical path. Okay. Any questions? Okay. So, part C, state the estimated minimum project completion time. Okay. So we are going to C. Okay, let's start with this one from A to B to D to F to G. Okay, so you're going to say 3 weeks plus 5 weeks plus 6 weeks plus 3 weeks plus 2 weeks. 3 plus 5, 8. 8 plus 6, 14. 14 plus 3, 17. 17 plus 2, 19 weeks. Okay, we can compare that, let's say from A to B, then B to E, then E to G. A to B to E to G. That would be 3 plus 5 plus 8 plus 2. 3 plus 5, that is 8. 8 plus 8, that is 16. 16 plus 2, 18 weeks. Then you can also look from A to C, C to F, F to G. So that would be A to C plus to F to G. So 3 plus 7 plus 3 plus 2. 3 plus 7, 10. 10 plus 3, 13. 13 plus 2, 15 weeks. So here, our shortest, the minimum completion time is 15 weeks. If we use A to C, C to F, and F to G. Okay, so that would be our minimum